Welcome to Gez Beer Reviews and SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer for another special episode via Skype. Today we're reviewing
Tooheys Extra Dry, 4.6% alcohol by volume, brewed and canned by Tooheys in Australia. Now, interestingly, Tooheys is now owned by Lion, who were once a New Zealand company, Lion Nathan, I believe, and they got bought out by Kirin, and I believe Kirin is owned by Mitsubishi Corporation. All right, well, it's interesting to actually see Tooheys Extra Dry in the can, because, yeah, it's usually found in this clear 345ml bottle. Yeah, I think everyone would be more familiar with this form of Tooheys Extra Dry than this canned version that's only recently, that has only recently appeared on the scene. So, yeah.
Did you notice also this is 375 mils too?
It is indeed.
You're getting more, but yes. Well, I'm going to just reviewing the can. I have reviewed the bottle. And so I'll be really interested to see what you reckon, SwillinGrog, about the bottle versus can.
What more can you tell us about Tooheys Extra Dry? I mean, in terms of, how it's kind of perceived in Australia, what, sort of a, market it appeals to, etc. For our foreign viewers who probably are not familiar with Tooheys Extra Dry or its popularity here.
Well, SwillinGrog, the way I see it, it's perceived as the party beer for, say, would you say, males from, say, 18, maybe below, but illegally, to about probably mid-20s, late 20s. Who don't really perceive beer as supposed to have a taste, but it's a party beer. They used to have the platinum, used to be 6.5, but it's now 5.2, which has been muted due to tax reasons, I believe. But what beer could you compare it to? Maybe the natty beers over in the States. Natty beers with college kids, I believe, in that same age bracket. Tooheys Extra Dry kind of, that's the natty of Australian beers, I'd say.
And interestingly, since you first reviewed it, it's actually dropped from 5% to 4.6%.
Yes.
Yeah, just like Tooheys Extra Dry Platinum, that's down as well.
It's all tax. It's all tax.
Yeah, all tax. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's high time that we probably crack these cans of Tooheys Extra Dry open and make an assessment. What do you say, Gez?
Yeah, mate, let's get into it.
Okay. Oh, I had a bubble come out of mine. Now it's frothing up a bit. Okay, so I'll give it a pour into this Pilsner glass. I haven't used these glasses for a while, so yeah.
Well, I'm using a Chex Pills glass, which you would have seen on.
Oh, that's a very nice glass, that one. I really like that glass. Yeah.
Used a lot. Well, I've got one finger of head. You've got nearly two there, I'd say, would you? Yeah.
Yeah, about two. Yeah, so, it's not as carbonated as I thought it would be, actually. Yeah. I mean, there's, what I'd call a moderate amount of carbonation there. For some reason, I remember it being a lot fizzier. Yeah.
I've got some bigger bubbles, this can I've got, but I'm using a different glass too, I suppose. Yeah. I get a different effect. This one seems to really show the bubbles, but that you look at that head. That head is a very artificial looking head, I reckon. That's the head I get here. It's kind of bigger, soapy bubbles, really starting to.
It is very soapy looking, I must say. Yeah. And what would you say in terms of the appearance? It's a very clear, pale golden colour.
Very similar to his new, maybe a little bit lighter, but it's kind of got that. You wouldn't say it's bright. It's
no, it's somewhat more of a dull sort of pale gold, isn't it?
Yeah, most certainly. So press that can there.
Oh, look at that froth on top there.
Yeah, no, she's frothy.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Let's have a go at the smell, eh? Let's see what she does.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting a terrible lot really. Just a very kind of generic, Aussie macro lager smell.
Oh, yeah,
Smells sort of like a Aussie pub, really.
yeah, Aussie pub on Thursday afternoon or Friday.
Yeah.
I reckon personally, you
Mm.
get it's a what I believe with these dry beers, they use with home brew. You can get this enzyme, and what it does, it helps the yeast burn up all the sugars. And yeah, I heard people talk about chemicals. I reckon I always pull like this kind of chemical smell, like not the old, typical adjunct cardboard. It's like I don't know if it's like a sulfury smell or
Actually, now that you say it, like I think you're on the money there. It does have a slightly sort of, sulfury, sort of smell to it.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
it's
definitely the presence of, some sort of chemical there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it.
All right. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Well, there's some malty sweetness there, but for a lager, it's fairly mild, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not really getting much in the way of bitterness either.
Maybe
Definitely, yeah.
maybe like an apple taste. Some bad beers you get like an apple taste.
Oh, yeah, like that Bavaria
Like,
8.6, and that standard Bavaria have a
yeah,
kind of green apple taste, yeah.
yeah, green apple.
It's got a very drying finish, I must say. Um, you could call it crisp, and it is fairly clean, I suppose.
The smell, it's probably better than the can, I reckon, because I've got a 30 pack of this.
Mm,
Every time you take a mouthful, you get a whiff of that beer, and
mm.
it just puts you off. I reckon it's a very like even adjunct lager standards. I think it's like Aussie adjunct lager. Like if I compare this to say something like a Cult Mid, which I do have, the Cult Mid's not as pungent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. It's like water, isn't it? Like it's pretty much meant to be drank and not really thought about, but
Yeah, it's definitely very watery, but there's a sort of, syrupy, not a really strong sort of syrupy sweetness, but a definite, mild sort of, syrupy sweetness kind of, present there as well, which kind of, gives it, what you'd probably say between a light and sort of medium body. It's not, like, say pure blonde or, you know, uh,
pure blonde. Don't start me on
yeah,
pure
or
blonde.
it's definitely preferable to that, or 4X Gold, for instance. But yeah, I mean, I can certainly see how this is something that's very drinkable and very sessionable too. And yeah, I mean, an ideal sort of party beer. I mean, there's nothing sort of really offensive about the taste. It's just yeah, pretty kind of just sweet and watery, and it's just going to go down real easy, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, crack of the bottle or what?
Yeah, I think I will actually crack open the bottle and.
Yeah, I really like to get your opinion because
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a spray coming up here in a second.
Okay. All right.
It's lined at it's lined up against the Lime Breweries, 4X, the Tooheys. I haven't had any bulbs and any cans, but I just got to get this out. I've got a theory on it. There's something going on.
So, what do you think is the adjunct they use in this? Do you think it's sugarcane?
Yeah, sugarcane. Yeah, most certainly. That's the same they use the Tooheys, and they have it on the Tooheys new website actually. Like
Yeah.
they put it on there pretty proudly.
Mm.
But
You know, the smell is actually slightly different.
yeah,
Okay, let's just try the taste.
there you go.
All right, let me just go back to the Tooheys Extra Dry in the can. I'm going to say I like it better in the bottle, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit cleaner, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're on the money there, most certainly.
There's just something about it that tastes a lot sort of cleaner.
And do you notice it does have that smell to it, like a kind of sulphury smell?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's not really present. I mean, it's certainly present in this one, yeah, in the canned version, yeah.
Well, okay, this is what I reckon now. I've drank a lot of beers myself, you know. I've had 4X beer in a can, Tooheys new in a can, and 4X gold in a can, and I'm going to tell you, there is something going wrong with Lion Nathan's, or Lion they're called now, with the can. They've got canning issues. There's something going on, because if you, even Tooheys, you get Tooheys new in a can, and it is rough. I'd call this rough. It's rough, especially if I can't drink it after having a month in the fridge. If I can't drink it, it's rough. And I actually said to the people where I got it from, I said, has anyone complained about it? She goes, oh, no. They've got no idea anyway, most bottle shops have got no idea. And I said, and she goes, oh, no. And I said, it's rough, I'm telling you. It's rough, it's nasty. I don't know what they're doing, but there's something going on. These cans are, well, they're lined these days, but something is going wrong. And 4X Bitter up in Brisbane has this, and 4X Brewery has the same problem. There's some kind of canning issue. There's something they're using, because I've had Colt Mid in a can. It's fine. I've had, say, the new Victoria beer in the can. It's fine. But for some reason, something's going on with Tooheys, with the Tooheys and the 4X breweries. Something's going wrong. It's rough. It's rubbish. I suppose maybe people who watch this, and you and myself, we probably pick up on it more, the odd flavours, but it's just, it's not right. It's stupid. Big breweries like that should have better quality control, and yes, something's going on there.
Yeah, it's certainly not as well refined as this bottled version. But yeah, I think most people probably aren't going to notice.
I think
it might become more apparent, when they session it. I think. Yeah, perhaps. Only guessing, but yeah,
like,
I have to wonder.
Sulfur.
Yeah.
Saying that, like, you think cans are pretty much this day and age. I suppose back in the day, cans had a bad rep because the can technology wasn't there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know a lot of older people that in their 60s and 70s they'll just refuse to drink beer out of a can. They can't do it. They just tell you, no, sorry, I need a glass. I can't drink beer out of a can. Yeah, it really repulses them. Yeah,
you can see why. There's something going on, and they need to pick the game up. And I will be sending an email off to them very shortly, actually, because I'll save a can. I'll send a can to them and say, you try this and you compare it to your bottle version and find out what's going wrong. But I know the macros, and I've got nothing against macro beers. I drink macro beers. But really, you're paying, $40-something a carton for cans. You should be getting better. I paid $48 for this carton cans. Just the average I bought them so we could have
was it 30 or 24?
30 pack.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah.
But mind you, you can get stubbies on specials at 36, so you're paying an extra.
Yeah.
for cans. But and in saying that, also with the bottle's also clear, so really it should probably deteriorate a lot quicker, and the can should protect it. But there's something going on with the can, and as I said, it's the same with 4X bitter. I used to like 4X bitter in the can, and something happened to them, and it just got really rough. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, back to the old can version.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I'll give this a D minus. Personally, I can't rate it. That's how I'm pretty pissed. As you probably know, I'm pretty pissed off about the whole beer and the quality it's in. But the bottle's, I've had the bottle and it's fine. It's just the can, it's rubbish.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like probably a 6.5 out of 10. It's all right, it's drinkable.
Oh, it's drinkable. If you don't know,
Yeah.
And if it's cold and you want to knock it down, yeah, go for it. But it's not up to its normal standard anyway. It's not the greatest beer anyway. But it's bottle version tastes better, I reckon. But even the tap version, it's not too bad. It's all right. The tap version, I'd give it a B. In the bottle will be a B easy. So just on the can, a bit cranky about it. But anyway.
Yeah, well, it's certainly been interesting reviewing Tooheys Extra Dry.
I've been saving that because I've been looking at these in your big fridge taking up space. Nearly be drain clean personally, but anyway.
I think it's time to bid our viewers farewell.
Right, catch us all later. Thanks for coming to watch this beer review.
Until next time, fare thee well, all.